Full Fun Finance. We are here in St. Martin at Mahal Beach, and we about to check out Roma and Mr. Chow's all at the same time. 2 restaurants in one. 2 for 1 special. Let's go. So we got a Coroni, we got a porn star martini with a tequila in it and a shot of the champagne, and then we got Long Island iced tea. So this is an upscale restaurant, so I expect everything to be A1. Long Island iced tea is nice. I give it a 4 out of 5. Let's try the porn star. That was made to perfection. That's a 5. That's a real nice martini, real smooth. You really can't taste the liquor, but you can tell it's in there. And we all know what Coroni tastes like. I've tasted it 1,000 times with you guys. Full Fun Finance, stay tuned. Stay tuned, man. I can't wait for this Alfredo to drop because this place look like it's giving off that awesome vibe of awesome food and a great time. So let's go. Alright, you gotta dig a little for the bread. It looked like it's 3 different breads. This one got sesame seeds and all type of other cedery on there. It's a little tough, but if my professionalism serves me right, I think we gotta pour oil. The actual bread itself has a unique flavor, but then with the seeds on top, it brings it alive. So there are 2 others in here. I'm gonna taste each one. This one remind me of, I forgot the name of the bird, but it was good. This one a little softer. They're pretty good. So Full Fun Finance, stay tuned.
All right, guys, welcome back. Our food has made it to the table. It's time for us to dive in.
Yum, 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 yum.
Up first, we have the arancini balls. They are actually Parmesan and mushroom risotto with gorgonzola dipping sauce. And they are very crispy and cheesy on the inside. Is it good?
Yeah, it tastes like something that I had in Trinidad before.
All right, let's see what this cheese sauce tastes like.
Oh my goodness, wow. This is a winner, y'all. The cheese sauce is like rich. They got rice, it's like they mush balls of rice and whatever else together. This would be like my favorite thing to eat. They should have put 4 balls in there because trying to share 3, it ain't gonna work out right.
So the rice is very soft. Also mixed in with the rice, you got the Parmesan cheese with the mushrooms mixed all in with the risotto. And then they roll it up into a ball. And then I want to say these are like panko breadcrumbs. And then they dip it in that grease. And it just makes the outside so crispy. Like it is, like it's not overly salty.
Nope.
It has, you know, that Italian seasoning and flavor to it, but not overbearing. Very, very light. And then of course that creamy gorgonzola dipping sauce, it set it off because it gives it like an additional
give that bang,
cheesy.
Bang, bang.
But y'all, it's good. It's good.
It's really good. I give that a 5. I really 10.
I would give these a 4.2. Just because the rice is a little bit overcooked, so they're a little mushy. But so the texture is good because the mushiness of the rice balances out with the crispiness on the outside. So I'm gonna give it a 4.2.
But I think that's an Italian thing, though. I think that's what they do because I've seen other videos where they're like, this is not how risotto's supposed to be and yada yada yada. If you Italian, drop a comment in the comments and let us know what risotto's supposed to be. Is risotto undercooked rice,
is it supposed to be al dente, or is it supposed to be soft and you know just mush? But I feel like sometimes that could be overcooked. but firm enough to where you have a firmness to the rice. So to me, this just tastes like it's a little overcooked.
I think it's traditional.
And it could be just because they cooked it and they fried it, so it just made it a little bit softer. But either way, it's still good. So let's keep it moving, you guys. On to the next. All right, up next we have the Caribbean lobster roll. And on top, it looks like it has like some little fried crispy potatoes. Tastes like French fries.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's toasted and the filling is stuffed into a brioche bun. And it looks very creamy with a garlic aioli sauce.
I'm trying to size it up. It's okay. I'm still stuck on the rice balls.
So with the lobster roll, it is kind of cold on the inside. I thought it was going to be a little bit warmer. It does have like a lot of creamy, the garlic aioli sauce, and it has a bit of a spice in it, not overbearing, but just a little tingle. It does have a lot of celery and green onions, so the celery is a bit crunchy. So it puts me in the mind of crab salad.
Yes.
You ever had a crab salad? That's
crab salad on a hot bun.
Yeah, on a hot bun. So overall, I give it a 3.5. I wouldn't say that was a winner, but it was good. The flavor was very smooth and creamy. The chunks of lobster were actually really big.
It looked like it got crab meat in there too.
It might have crab meat in there because it kind of tasted like crab and lobster mixed in together. So overall, I give it a 3.5. Like I said, I just would have thought it was going to be warm, but it was actually cold. And then the bread was buttered and crispy and warm on the outside. So yes, the bread was really good, buttery, crispy, flaky, but overall we'll give that a 3.5. All right, up next we have
Fettuccini
Alfredo. All right, let's check out this fettuccine and chicken Alfredo. It looks like it's extremely creamy. We added that Parmesan on top to give it that extra cheesy effect. All right, so let's get ready to dive in and see what this pasta tastes like.
Winner chicken dinner. The noodles are so soft.
The noodles look so good, and it looks like they cooked them to perfection. And I'm pretty sure, and I think everything here is made fresh daily. So I would say the flavoring is very, very mild. It's not overbearing. It just tastes really, really creamy, but the flavors aren't as bold as I was hoping for them to be. But overall, you know, it's fresh. The pasta is really soft and tender. The chicken is not overly seasoned, so it kind of blends in with the pasta. Not salty or anything like that, but overall I just say it's an okay chicken Alfredo, so I'll give that probably a 3.5 as well. I was just hoping to have those Italian flavors come through a little bit better.
I'll give it a 4.
Nick is gonna give it a 4. I'm giving it a 3.5. Make sure you guys stay tuned for the dessert, because that is coming up next.
So for fun, finally, we're back with the dessert. Oh my god, this is, what is it?
It's a key lime creme brulee.
This is pretty good. 4.5. Brittany, what you say?
All right, so the creme brulee is actually really good. It's very light and crispy. The key lime flavor was not as bold as I thought it was going to be.
I didn't even taste key lime.
It tasted more like just a plain creme brulee to me, but it was still really, really good. It was very light and fluffy, and then it had the whipped cream on top with the strawberries and blueberries. Overall, it was still good, but the key lime just was not there. Like, I was looking for that flavor, but it was not there. But overall, it was still good, and I love creme brulee, so I'm gonna give it a 4.
I give it a 4.5 because it was actually a good creme brulee. It just didn't have the key lime part to it, so that just took 5 points away.
Overall, this creme brulee was still very good, light, airy, and fluffy. Once again, it's supposed to be key lime, and that key lime just was not there, but still a very good creme brulee.
Yeah, it was really good.
All right, moving on to that next dessert. This is the panna cotta.
It looked like some flying.
It looks like flan with strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, and a mint leaf.
That's a plum. I don't know what that is. It's a cherry.
Oh, it might be a cherry.
See that shake? She bit on it. What is it? Is it like a
I don't know what that is. But it has a whole bunch of tiny seeds in it.
and they got a little tree on it.
We'll find out and let y'all know. I'm not a fan. It's giving flan vibes.
This all it is?
But
So
it
I would
has
say a 4.0 with this one too.
more like a custard with like a lemon, like
I
a
like
lemon
that.
flavor in the back. All right, guys, make sure you stay tuned.
We'll be back with the reveal. So we got this shot, and Brittany's gonna explain it.
So this is a limoncello that our waitress, she brought for us to try. She said it was imported directly from Italy, and this is something that they use to help with digestion after a meal. And it is once again called limoncello. So cheers to Shayna for bringing this to us.
Bottoms up. That's alcohol right there, buddy.
You can definitely taste the ginger, the lime and lemon,
Everything coming out.
and the alcohol.
Everything coming out.
That was awesome. It tasted almost like a lemon drop with ginger.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's strong.
That was nice. That was nice. All right, guys, let's jump into this review.
So Food Fun Finance, we're gonna hit you with your favorite part of the show, which is the review. We're gonna dive into environment, customer service, food, and pricing. So we are in St. Martin. We are in the Caribbean, man. Get excited, man. The environment is a 5 automatic. And then we're right across from the airport, the world's famous airport, where the planes land right in front of the beach. We didn't get to get a picture of that or a video of that, but hopefully within the next few days we will. So with that being said, 5 stars across the board. We are in the middle of everything. Everything, I tell you, everything. Let's go. So with that being said, we're gonna dive into customer service. Customer service was 5.10 stars across the board. They were amazing, very informative, broke down every item that we asked about on the menu. Shayna was awesome. Like, she gave us so much information. Like, I gave her a huge tip because she was the best. We love the interaction. We love the information. Yes, she knew a lot about this place.
She was so engaging.
Very engaging.
Like, we asked her about everything on the menu. She told us how to pronounce it. She even gave us suggestions on what to try and how to eat it, and possibly like other things to try if we decide to come back in the future. So definitely kudos to Shayna.
Most definitely 5.10 stars across the board. Moving right into the food. So we're gonna dive into the food. The score for the food is a 4.5. A lot of the stuff was amazing. I think the only thing that really stuck out that was kind of different to us was that with the dessert, it was supposed to be key lime, and you really didn't taste the flavor of the key lime. I think that was the biggest thing that stood out. But outside of that, I can't even think of anything that was less than perfection here. Like, everything was awesome. So I would say a 4.5 across the board. Most definitely, they did their thing with everything being cooked fresh, everything being flavored. It was awesome. I really enjoyed my chicken Alfredo. Food Fun Finance, stay tuned because we got the pricing. So Food Fun Finance, the overall was $151. We had a flat water that was $5. A corn star martini that was $5. I added tequila, shot of tequila with it. Long Island iced tea, that was hers. A Corona, another Corona, a Caribbean lobster roll, Fettuccini Alfredo chicken, and key lime. The arancini is on here, and the panna cotta, and the key lime creme brulee, all for $151 plus tip, which was $19.80. They added automatic gratitude, but we added something else on top of that. Food Fun Finance for the pricing, I give it a 4. So with that being said, our overall rating for this restaurant is what? A 4.5. So they did awesome. I think this is a great place. So when you're visiting St. Martin, you should come here and try it out. Most definitely. come try it out. So Food Fun Finance, just in case you want to indulge in both of the restaurants that's in this area, which is Chow or Mr. Chow's in Roma, you can sit at the bar and they have both of the menus available if you're sitting at the bar. So that's just a little key, a little bonus information for you guys, just in case you want to taste both sides. So we got a big day tomorrow. We got to be up early so we can shoot videos for you guys and explore another location. Stay tuned. So Food Fun Finance, do me a huge favor to keep this channel going, to keep this channel growing. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below, and let me know anything that's on your mind so we can keep this community growing. Let's go.